This is our new topic on owning a car, and the first thing we're going to look at for owning a car is car insurance. So it is a financial scheme to protect you in the event of an accident or theft, and you pay a premium of money and the insurance company covers any cost of the vehicle or replacement or repairs if necessary. So there's three different types of insurance. You've got your compulsory third party or CTP. And this protects the car owners and drivers from legal liability for injury or death to another person, which is third party. It includes pedestrians, cyclists, other drivers and passengers, and you may have heard of it referred to as green slip. Third party property insurance is optional, and it's insurance that covers any damage that you may occur to another person's vehicle or property in an accident that is your fault. It doesn't cover any damage to your vehicle. So this one is an optional one, whereas your compulsory third party or CTP green slip, that is not optional. That has to be on every single vehicle. And then you have comprehensive insurance, which is another optional insurance, and it covers any damage that may occur to yours or another person's vehicle or property. It covers theft, fire, hail damage, vandalism, and anything else that could occur. So if we look at this example, Jacob just bought a 2007 Subaru Forester. The comprehensive insurance was $1,295 up front or $116 per month. So what we're trying to find out here is how much extra would he pay per year if he paid it per month. So we know that per year is $1,295, and if we work out per month, that would be 116 times 12, which is going to give us $1,392. So we can already see that paying per month is going to be more expensive, and that usually is the case, but insurance companies will give you that option because a lot of the time people don't have the money to potentially pay it up front in one go. So if we look at the difference, it would be 1,392 minus 1,295, which is $97. So Jacob would pay $97 more or per year if paying monthly. And that's something that you need to determine, can you be okay with that extra little bit of money if you pay per month, if that's the easier way for you to pay for that insurance. The next thing we've got is our insurance premiums and discounts. So the premium, which is the amount of money that you pay for your insurance, depends on a number of things. It can be the age of the driver, the type of vehicle, your driving record, where you live, so depending on if you're in an area that has potentially high levels of crime that is known, then the insurance premium might go up. If you have to pay more than one policy and you've stayed with the same insurance company for a number of years and you've not made a claim, they could give you what they call a loyalty discount. So for remaining with them over time and giving your payments and your money to that service. So here we've got 4 examples of comprehensive car insurance with car-only insurance. So we can see male and female, their ages, where they live, the make of car, the year of car, and the premium that they're going to pay. So what we need to do is calculate the premium for a male who lives in Newcastle, so we're looking at this one here, and gets an 8% loyalty discount. So that means it's a discount, so it's a subtraction. So if we think about our percentage is 100. If I take off my 8%, that leaves me with 92%, which as our decimal multiplier, which I spoke about, is 0.92. So I'm going to take that 0.92 and multiply it by the premium that he would be paying. So that is $1,590. So instead of paying that, he's only paying $1,462.80. So a little bit of a discount, again, for being loyal. The second one here is the owner of the Subaru who pays a 15% levy as the car is financed. So a levy means we're paying a little bit more, and that can happen when you're on finance. So when you don't have enough money and you borrow it from a bank or a financial institution, you might then have to pay a higher premium because you don't actually own that car just yet. So 15% levy, so that would be 100 plus 15, which gives us our 115%. If we divide by 100, that gives us 1.15 as our multiplier. So 1.15 times what the premium is for the Subaru, which is $850. So their premium would be $977.50. We then have the Ford driver who receives a 5% no claim discount, so that's a decrease, and a 7% discount for loyalty. So again, that's another decrease. So our total percentage would be 12. So 100 minus 12 gives us 88%, which as our decimal would be 0.88. So 0.88 multiplied by the premium for the Ford driver, which is $670. So they would only be paying $589.60. So it does help if you can stay with the same insurance company. It helps to bring in some of those loyalty discounts as well. And same thing, if you don't make a claim on anything, so if you don't have any accidents, you're not making any claims, you can get that no claim discount as well. Moving on to theft and accident statistics. So the percentage probabilities for chances of a vehicle theft and recovery for some states and territories in Australia are shown. So we've got the chance of theft as a percentage and the chance of recovery as a percentage. So whether that car that's been stolen is recovered is what this second column is talking about. So which state has the highest rate of vehicle theft? So if we go to our chance of theft, the one with the highest rate is 0.33, which is the Northern Territory. Then we go to the next one saying that there are 4,789,345 cars in New South Wales. How many are expected to be stolen each year? So if we go to New South Wales, the chance of theft is 0.22%. So 0.22%, so meaning over 100, and we times it by how many cars there are. And that would tell us that there are expected to be 10,536.56 cars stolen each year just in New South Wales. So you can work that out for each of those states as well. The next part says, if there were 972 vehicles recovered in Tasmania, how many were stolen? So if we look here at Tasmania, so there's 90% that are recovered. That's what this is telling me here. And then we can say, well, if there were 972 vehicles that were recovered, that is what that 90% represents. So in order to work out, well, how many were stolen, I need to work out this as 100%. So to do that, I need to get down to 1%. You could do 10% as well. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. If we divide by 90, that gives us 10.8. So that if I want to get to 100%, I need to times that by 100, which would give us 1,080. So there were 1,080 vehicles that were stolen. And the last part says, how many vehicles are in Tasmania? So this is how many were stolen, so 1,080. And if we're looking at here, our percentage that were theft is going to be 24. Oops, sorry. It's going to be 0.24% that were stolen. So we need to then work that out, again, going back into that 100%. So we divide by 24. So that's going to give us 45, which is 0.01%. If I turn this into 1%, I times by 100. So that gives us 4,500, which is 1%. And then to turn that into 100%, I'm going to times by 100 again, which is our 100% there. So 450,000 vehicles. So again, we just do a sum up sentence. There are 450,000 vehicles in Tasmania.